this is Jay Gordon from Orgy, and you're watching popzineonline.com.
What do you want people to know about Orgy as it is now?
Just that, the band didn't, die off. Like, things change from time to time, and I'd like people to, get used to the fact that, music is supposed to be, it involves change. I mean, that's the only way it gets, I don't know, better or different, whatever you want to call it. I always think better, but, a lot of people don't think that way. So it's hard for people to adjust to, new things, changes, especially with, personnel and stuff like that. I mean, I had a hard time with that when I was younger, too. And then I kind of figured out one day that it was all about change,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing.
Is there anything you'd like to do with the band by the end of the year?
I think we're kind of, we're really approaching the end of the year pretty fast. I think that the EP will be finished by the end of the year, the first EP that we're planning on doing too. The first part of the first EP will be done by the end of the year, but it won't be able to be released till after January, of course, when Christmas is just a bad time for artists to release records.
So.
Unless it's a Christmas record or you're Jennifer Lopez or something.
What's the worst advice you've ever been given?
Oh man, that's a good question. There's been so much of it that I couldn't even narrow it down. Literally, on the daily you get some bad advice. You know what I mean? It's just people don't always have the best advice, but it's all intended for a good purpose, and people mean well. It's just, I think it's all depending on the band. So I'd have to say a lot of it's been bad. So it's hard. It's tough to say what would be the worst advice.
You've collaborated with Skrillex. What are some other collaborations you hope to make happen?
One with Schoolboy. Actually, we kind of did that on the Skrillex track. I'm working with this kid Future, who's really good. He's sick. He's coming out pretty soon. We're gonna try to put him on D1 and get his record out. But other collaborations. I mean, I'd love to see Bowie at some point, but who knows?
What song of yours are you most proud of?
I think my favorite song would be probably, I don't know why I like 107. I think the message behind it is just kind of funny about how guys use these horrible lines to pick up girls. I'm guilty of that myself, but it's just kind of it was just how it all came together. It was just really kind of an interesting thing. That or Dramatica would probably be my favorites.
Tell us about your new single, Grime of the Century.
Oh,
Heard it.
The message behind that. Oh, thank you. It's just kind of about how it's just LA. It just really evokes LA. The way I look at it, it explains a lot about just what you see here on a daily basis. It's pretty mind blowing. It's something that I'll ever really get used to. Although I'm totally accustomed to it because it just happens.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I expect that, but why? This is crazy.
What would be your pitch to get people to listen to your music? Say somebody is holding your CD and they're thinking about buying it, and you happen to be there. What would you tell them?
You should listen to that. I think the records will speak for themselves sonically, if nothing else. Coming up here, and I think it's I would have to say if you're interested in a lot of different styles kind of coming together under one hood, which is kind of where the Orgy, it's kind of what our moniker has always been. It's kind of just an orgy of different musical styles. So I'd probably sell them on the fact that it's a lot of information there.
Is there a question in interview that you've never been asked that you'd like to be asked?
No, I think I've been asked.
You're just
yeah, I do like peanut butter. I've just had it all. No, I think I've been asked pretty much everything. You had some good questions though. Some that I'm still a little stumped on.
Really? Kidnapping?
The kidnapping thing. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Without on the grounds of being incriminated, I should plead the fifth on that one and just not say anything. No, there's if Bruce Lee was alive, I'd have to say him just to pick his brain about how he looked at things and stuff like that. But I'd have to say it would be different for on the guy level, and it'd be different on the girl level. There's some guys that you'd like to kidnap just to hang out with and talk to about some stuff, and there's some girls you like to kidnap for obvious reasons and various reasons. So
list one of those.
that's where I have to plead the fifth.